it's Betsy, back to dig into Bitrig. It feels like AI technology is moving faster than a speeding bullet and more powerful than a locomotive. And that's true. But even as AI charges forward, it's still very young. And so it makes mistakes. And I mean, you know, same. Today, I'm going to give you a strategy for helping this infant technology along when it needs a hand to hold. It's coming up on Halloween, and so since I can already read palms, I figured it would be a great time to learn how to read tarot. I've been building myself this little app to quiz myself on the meaning of the different tarot cards. So I've been making some enhancements to my app, and now I have a really cool study tool. I can view the cards, I can view the different spreads available, I can practice drawing a card. Now let's see what the spreads tab does. It lets me tap into the different ways you lay out your tarot cards and practice by drawing a card for each position because it means different things depending on where the card is in the spread. Let's draw a card for this past situation. Yikes! What's that? It looks like something from Area 51. Well, let's see about fixing it. When I tap on draw a card in one of the spreads, I get a bunch of raw code instead of the card. Okay, let's see what it looks like. Well, I mean, now it's a different color, but I'm still getting all this business about tuples. Let's try an advanced flow in Bitrig. It's really cool. I'm still seeing that problem. The color of the text changed, but it's still raw code. Could you put in some debugging to help me get to the bottom of this? So Bitrig is telling me exactly what it needs me to do. It says it removed the button wrapper and used an on-tap gesture instead. Now, let me know, is it showing the actual card with image and text or still raw code? And if it's still raw code, what text are you seeing? Well, let's investigate. Well, no, it doesn't really show me much of anything. So let's go ahead and follow up with Bitrig. I just see a blank gray square. There's no graphic, but there's also no raw code. All right, Bitrig added some additional debugging to figure out what's going on. It said that when you draw a card in a spread, you'll see the URL in red text at the top, a yellow background if it's loading, a red background with an error message if it fails, and green is success with the actual image. It wants me to tell it, what do I see after drawing a card? Okay. Yikes. Okay, well, that's red and bad. So it wants to actually see what this text is. Now, the way I like to do this is I like to take a screenshot and then highlight the text, or as much of it as I really can, copy it, get rid of that, and now we'll go and we'll follow up with Bitrig. It says in red. Let's give it a try now. There, much better. It removed all the debugging for me. It got to the root of the problem. Really pretty darn cool. And the neat thing is that sometimes if you're working on this, it'll automatically add debugging in for you. So you don't even need to ask it to do the debugging. Love it. The AI space is growing quickly, but so is Bitrig. Keep on using Bitrig to make your apps to find new features and enhancements all the time. You can find us on social media at Bitrig App, and we'd love to hear from you about what you're making. See ya!